frosty nights, rain, maybe Sonny Bill Williams. But I'm not talking about any rugby. I'm talking about the biggest thing in rugby, the Rugby World Cup. You all know that last year the Rugby World Cup was in New Zealand and the All Blacks won, but did you know that it lost lots of money? Most people think that the Rugby World Cup brought NZ lots of money, but they were wrong. Tickets earned $268 million, but to make the new stadium in Dunedin cost almost $200 million, and that was mainly for the Rugby World Cup. So I think that the Rugby World Cup didn't bring money into the New Zealand economy, but lost money in game tourism values. My reasons for this is simple. They spend too much money. In total, they spent $1,200 million. Yes, that's right, $1,200 million on a rugby tournament. Some people may say that it isn't just any rugby tournament, and I agree, but still, $1,200 million, and all they got in return was $700 million. So the NZ economy lost $500 million. Imagine what they could do to Christchurch. They could have rebuilt half the city. And also at the start of the year, they were saying that the All Blacks couldn't go to the next Rugby World Cup because they didn't have the money. Luckily they can still go, but it still gave New Zealand a fright. Another downside is the transport. Lots of people missed out on seeing the opening ceremony in some of the All Blacks versus Tonga game because the trains, cars and buses were delayed. Also, they might rent a car and then there'll be lots of pollution, traffic and angry people late for work or back home. Buses, trains and cars were the most popular way people got around during the Rugby World Cup. But buses and cars would cause pollution and the trains would be full of people and you'd be squashed. Despite the downsides, there are upsides to hosting the Rugby World Cup. Tourism is one of them. Heaps of visitors from all over the world will come and watch the games. In total, the Rugby World Cup attracted more than 133,000 visitors into our wonderful country. This will help with the tourism because they'll realise how wonderful New Zealand is and will want to come back in the summer when in their country it is winter. People can learn new cultures from overseas people visiting. For example, when I went to a Wales game at Waikato Stadium, I was sitting beside a Welsh supporter and he asked who I was supporting. Wales, I said. Just by looking at him you could tell who he was supporting. All dressed up in Welsh gear, he told me he was from Wales and we started talking about both of our countries. When I left the game I had the feeling I had visited Wales in person. Another upside is New Zealanders get to watch Daniel Carter, Sonny Bill Williams, Richie McCaw and many more take on some of the best teams in the world for the crown of being called the champions. On 23rd of October 2011, Richie McCaw hosted the Rugby World Cup in Auckland. This was only the second time this has ever happened. Also, 2,036,900 euros turned in to watch the final. Yes, that's right, 2,036,900 watched the All Blacks take on France. That shows how popular rugby is, way better than soccer. So there you have it, the ups and downs of hosting the Rugby World Cup. And while they're totally opposite, the Olympics are nearly the same as the World Cup. Maybe that will be my next speech. Oh, go the All Blacks.